Good morning, everybody. It is October 17th. Just out checking chestnuts, and you can see a few of them up at the tops of this tree here. This is the only one that had chestnuts so far, and so there wasn't good cross-pollination. You need two different trees to have nuts, so I'm thinking a lot of these burrs, which should have a few nuts each in them, are not going to have anything. They didn't get pollinated. You can see ones like, let me see if I can find one here. There's one here. You can't see the little nuts in them, but let me see if I can get one down here. Try to do this one-handed here. All right, here's one up there, and they're ready to go. They like to hold on. Just take a little bamboo pole and knock them down a little, and they come right down. You can see they got these real sharp burrs on them. You cannot touch these with your hands or they're really hurt. And if you just kick them open with your foot a little bit and then start prying them open, they open up, and these did not get pollinated. Little tiny nuts on them here. They need to be cross-pollinated. I got another tree here and one there and one right next to it here. These are kind of test trees. I threw them in. They're too close together. Just put them in a few years ago, or a number of years ago now, and they did not all pollinate, or did not all have blossoms this year, but this one had a ton of blossoms, but it does not appear to have a lot of pollinated nuts on the inside. We'll take a look here further. I'll knock some more down and then I'll get back with you and we'll look at them. Okay, we got a few gathered up here. You can see they're real tight, not open at all. That would have been the flower in where they should be opening, but they're real tight. And they're not very big, so I suspect none of these got pollinated. Check a couple of them. Kind of grab them with your feet and just shimmy them open a little bit, and they'll start to pop open. And yeah, nothing. Not a thing. Here's another one. And got the nuts in them, but they're just did not get pollinated. All crinkled up little nuts here. This one looks a little bigger, but should be nothing. Not a darn thing. Oh well. Probably next year some of these other trees have some pollen from some of the catkins on them, and they cross-pollinate, we'll get something. These I kept over to the side. I actually found a tree out back from some of the younger trees, and they had catkins out there. So I thought I'd try to cross-pollinate them by hand, but the catkins were a little past blown. They had some pollen left on them. There wasn't much, if any. So I doubt we're going to see too much here, but maybe. Yeah, nothing. Oh, here we go. We got one. Hey, check that out. Cool. One little chestnut. These are Dunstan chestnuts. It's a whole lot of Chinese with a little bit of American in them. So, and it's not real mature yet. You can see it's green, but they'll brown up real quick. Huh. Let's check these other ones out and see what we get. Nothing. And this one looks pretty small. Yeah, nothing. Oh well. Oh wait. Yeah, we got a little tiny one. Yeah, probably not real mature. I don't know how viable they are, but it did pollinate somewhat. So, Alright, well, there's a little quick report on the chestnuts. There's a few more up top here I gotta get at, but we'll get at those soon enough. I can't find them now. But anyways, kind of cool. Maybe in another year or two we'll have some good chestnuts. Kind of something fun, something different for me to play with on the farm. So hopefully we'll have a bunch that we can sell at some point. That's it from a cold morning. We had about 25 degrees. So the first thing this morning might be up to about 35 or 40 now. But that's our excitement for the day. You have a good one.